One of the biggest mistakes that I see women make when they want to start an online business is this. They immediately start asking, what should I sell? A course, a digital product, a membership, coaching, a community? I get it, because that's exactly what I did. But after spending a few years buying coaches, buying courses, overthinking everything, and constantly second guessing myself, I realized something. That question is actually keeping you stuck. Because before you decide what to create, you have to understand why you're the person to create it. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. If we've never met before, I'm Ashley. I help women build meaningful online businesses around their own experiences instead of spending years circling around what they're supposed to create. This video is part one of the clarity framework that we use inside Powerfully Her. It's the same process that Judy and I use inside our program to help women stop overthinking and start building something that's truly their own. For a long time, I thought successful people just knew their niche. I watched YouTube's videos that said, like, find your niche, pick a profitable niche, pick your market, and then create an offer from that. And I'd sit there thinking, like, okay, what if none of those feel like me? So I'd start over. I'd buy another coach and a course, and I would shift and change directions all over again. I would convince myself that I hadn't found the right idea yet. And looking back, I wasn't lacking the right idea, I was lacking clarity on it. Here's the big lesson that I've learned. The business that you're meant to build doesn't begin with a product. It begins with your story, your experiences, the problems that you've solved, all of those lessons that you've learned the hard way, the things that people come to you for help with, the moments that God has used to shape you. Because when you start there, then your business starts feeling like something that is like a natural extension of you rather than trying to force something that isn't right. So instead of asking, what should I sell? Start asking questions like, what have I lived through? What are some mistakes that I've learned some pretty valuable lessons from? Who do people come to me and ask questions about? What are some conversations that you've had that make you lose track of time? What are things that you could talk about for hours and not realize that you've been talking forever? Who were you 5 years ago, 2 years ago, or even 6 months ago? What would you tell that woman? Those are more powerful questions than asking, what's trending? Inside Powerfully Her, we don't start by picking products. We start by uncovering patterns. Because once you see those patterns, then your business idea becomes so much clearer. And that's what we're going to do in part two. I'm going to walk you through the same clarity exercise that we use inside Powerfully Her. This helps uncover business ideas that have been hiding in plain sight. And if you're already thinking, okay, I know I want to build something, but I'm not sure exactly what, then I would love to invite you into our free community called Courageously Her. It's a place where women encourage each other, ask questions, share ideas, and start getting some clarity before they ever actually build the thing. The link is in the description below. So remember this. The goal isn't to invent the perfect business. The goal is to discover what's already sitting there brewing inside of you. And I'll see you in part